small step kind of people where you have brought in the spirit with which we have started. I think you got the whole essence of the essence of our program. I was very pleased. In fact, persons like you, with that kind of knowledge, with that kind of touchy, and your kind new words which would move people. Why don't you keep writing and have a program on the TV, one of the channels here? You should on your own offer them that you would do a 15 minutes program every week on these issues that you referred to. You referred a vast number of people. I think you have brought in the not only what the earlier years we have the population problem, people scared the future, scary view of the future. Now a lot of people talk about the environment in the same way, but you also come up with solution. You also way forward you have come up. That's what I'm very pleased, very impressed about your thing. I think groups like this, one person like you can address, I think you will make positive. Thank you very much. Now, are there any speakers from the panel? Would you like to start here, or would you like to start? No, the panel members,
I am from LIC,
Acharya.
I am senior division member.
Okay, would you like to say, or should we open up? Yeah. Mr. Acharya, Suresh Chandra Acharya from LIC. If anybody has a specific point, but otherwise I think we have the three speakers or four speakers we had, they have covered a gamut of issues. The purpose of this workshop is to share, and I want each of you to come out. Please, everyone, I want to just take 2 minutes, 3 minutes, say what you want to say. And what Kamath has said, he has really put us on. Priorities. So, Dr. Acharya.
Good afternoon, friends. I am Suresh Acharya, Senior DM of LIC GOA. We are the India associate partner for this particular event, and I am very happy that Dr. Rao and everybody has invited me today. And really, I equipped myself a lot by from Madam Nandini Sarai to last man Mr. Kamath Patesh. They are all the specialists on the subject. I am not. Only friends, whenever a child is born, we all bless them, the child. You get the fresh air, you get the fresh food, you have a fresh life, and you live long. But ultimately we get them. We get the polluted air, all the pollution, poisonous food, everything. What I was realizing right now is that this is a 4.6 million year planet, and our this so-called civilization or a so-called generation in which we are sitting, or myself is sitting, might be 100 years old or 400 years, 300 years. We should not be the person to explore the whatever resources is there, and we should finish the resources and our generation should go away. Here the role of the young people, that journalism and all the things are put out. Very good, nice thing. I really, it gave me a lot of things, but I could not have had in my economic world, my LIC world. So friends, what Madam was telling about the tsunami, I was a victim of I am a man of Odisha, Bhubaneswar, and you might be knowing this 99 super cyclone. It was totally cut off from the rest of the world. Totally cut off. There is nothing to connect to Odisha, a state. Once upon a time it is full of, like this Goa, it is full of the equal. Yes, everything was there, nothing. I was a victim. I was on the 6th floor of my house. I was crying, seeing before me the rickshaw, the cycle, the motorcycle flying in the 10 feet, 12 feet. Brother was staying nearer to that Paradip, one place my Mr. Dr. Ram might be knowing. I was to meet him, whether I will get him alive or dead, I do not know. But madam was telling, after some time she is closed. Everything is closed after that something. So, if we open the pages of the paper, why should you not have, like a sports paper is there, one page is donated to the business, one to the sports, why not for the first the things that is a concern not for us, for the next generation. This is a food for thought for all of us, and I hope the way the people have exposed themselves. I was hearing a journalist, truly from his heart of heart it was coming, all of them were doing for the heart of heart. I think the next generation will hand over this death in the same way to the other generation. It is the changing of pattern, nothing should perish. It is very difficult to have the cake and eat it too. To have the cake and eat it too. We have to think very seriously how if one tree is cut, how 10 trees will come up. Because we have to live, we want everything. We know that what of bulb, for that how much of coal is burned. So it is difficult, no doubt about that. We to have every facility, and other side we want to preserve everything. Very difficult. But my persons, all the people those are specific in field are already told that how to keep it. And eternal vigilance is required. With these 3 words, I think this CMS.
Thank you, Surajji.
Thank you.
I just want to ask you, the senior division manager of LIC, are you, as LIC has ever thought of rewriting its policies based on the environmental, the lifestyles of people in different zones of India? Do you have a uniform LIC policy? But what Kamatha said and what Professor said, you know, we have planning commission has a climate zones.
Yeah.
Each zone could have a different because life pattern, the age, the living, their life.
Basically, ecological footprint is very important.
Yes.
Like that we are consuming now so much of
The
carbon.
yeah, good. That's
Our
what.
carbon footprint is higher. I am actually shivering in this AC. In fact, there is natural AC outside, and we are actually the international center is that really.
So you can suggest to your
Yeah.
the idea of having a different rater.
Yeah, thanks Dr. Rao. Actually, his specific question is LIC and environment policy.
Yeah, I think you could.
I think till today we are having our policy of the corporate social responsibility, and as you know, the LIC is a pan-Indian organization from the east to west, north to south, everywhere we are having our presence.
Right.
And we are with the corporate social responsibility, we do certain things, but not to the level of expectation of the board.
Okay, good.
And I hope that after these all things, I will listen through my own level
Thank you.
the information that how the LIC should be a very, very active partner in this particular program, and let our people to do.
Okay.
We can have an innovative global package like India can come out, because India is basically that country of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi wrote 50,000 pages. Now I can tell you, I have not read all 50,000 but a few thousand. I will tell you one central idea from Mahatma Gandhi. We are thinking in finances, currency, monetary, all these, and countries have done the same mistakes. Basically, LIC, I think it is a government of India undertaking. I am a policy holder, sir. I have not gone to other companies. I am a brand loyal.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I am a brand loyal. It doesn't matter, many times we get to bad service also, but I am brand loyal because I am brand loyal to all public funded organizations.
Good.
Sir, my suggestion is you can adopt one ecosystem per state which is going to somehow get threatened. It is considered as an investment
So
and come out with
that's what I was
ecosystem
asking.
insurance policy.
Yeah. I think
Ecosystem insurance policy for every state.
yeah, I think you could write to your
Okay. From
policy
this forum I
people
am collecting.
in
We
this
can
session.
understand.
The LIC
Good, sir,
never
good, sir.
thought about this before.
I can send you a note. I'll ask my
You can,
students to prepare a note and send
please,
it.
please.
Yeah.
Can
I
you
will
ask
ask.
somebody to take on from there?
Insurance
Would
policy.
you like to
Just
talk?
adopt an ecosystem and then stakeholder participation,
Mic, eh?
state government participation, corporate participation.
You can just mention your names.
Hello, yeah, I'm Shakila Sheikh. I'm also into media. I'm a K2 announcer on All India Radio and Doordarshan as well.
Shakilash.
I'm Shakila Sheikh. Yeah. Good that we are here and understanding biodiversity, whereas we all come across every day in our life, but still we don't put forward. Everybody don't come and just share all the views. And this is a good platform that we have this opportunity to share our views here. And as Nandini ma'am said that why don't we media people give alert before happening to anything else? But people should also watch those type of things, whereas people switch on to all these entertainment programs where we show newspapers everywhere alert comes, but there is lack of something, education also, and somewhere there is in mind of the people. So there is also, it should be from both the side, who show also and who watch also. And as ma'am also said that there should be balance and accuracy, and that government channels have some problems in showing directly what's happening in the government. So we have that thing, but private channel always they are open and they show all these things. So Mr. Nandakumar sir, Dr. sir, he is writing for long period of time, and there he is saying that he is dying now because he is writing, keep on writing, he is pointing out to all the problems, but nobody is taking to that. So Mr. Rao, you just suggested. So I would also suggest him to take some time, sir, because he is really not responding to anything, because people are not reading, they are reading but nobody is responding. So something is dying inside. So I would request him also to just go to some channels and tell them that I want to show something every day. No, we are very small people to recommend Dr. Nandakumar sir. But from my side always, whenever I see something, I just want to come forward and tell somebody that I am doing, but nobody is listening. Whereas I also into one private channel, whereas I go and I tell, I want to make one program, but they are not listening because they want advertisement, they want sponsors for that half an hour. Same with Mr. Avit, who is in the Gomantak. I will like them. They are into print and they are into media, electronics. So we want to go this into hand in hand. Whereas suppose Mr. Avit Bhagat is writing something. He is writing into his paper Gomantak. Readers are reading, but if suppose he want to put more impact, he should show also. So he can come to electronic media and...
We have a channel, 24-hour channel. Saturday channel.
Okay. अशे करत जाल्यार सर सगळे प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व. सो only this much, because there are readers also, there are people watch also, but there is no certain, we cannot say what is going in their mind, what they can pick out from that, what we are showing to them.
I have seen that picture. Hello, good morning, Bombay. Announcer. What change she made? Munabai. Yes. Can you say Munabai?
Yeah. So that little things also can change. Yeah. Through our programs, through media, we can change, but people should take what they want,
Yes.
and we should put it in that way so that they accept it.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Say whatever you feel like, whatever you know about it, whatever you would like to know about it, you should say. Because the world is to yours. You are the one who has to be more proactive. Say your name again.
My name is Richa.
Richa.
You have a mic there. What I want to say is that this discussion should reach the masses at grassroots level. Only then the grassroots problems will come up and the solution will come from them itself. The people who are facing these problems, they only have the solutions with them. And unless and until we reach these people, we won't find any solutions. That's it. Thank you.
How do you do that?
Yeah. See, like this conference.
We should hold such conference in regional languages and to the villages. People will come up with their ideas, and that is how we'll find solutions for it.
You know the size of the country.
No, we should start at small level, then.
No, I'll tell you one thing. Environment problem, the villagers are very good environmentalists.
Yes.
They don't waste anything, they don't use anything in organic. In fact, everything is organic over there, So they need to teach us actually.
Yeah, that is why
We will find more solutions from them, and then we can put it in practice.
We have a professor here from Washington.
So I would like to speak on the topic where data.
Just mention your name and
So I am Suman Tari from Dempe College. I am a lecturer in zoology. About data, scientific data, which sir has just said, the lack of data. There is a lot of data available on Mandavi, Zuari, hydrological data. There is no dearth of data. Only thing, it is limited to the reports. Somewhere in the NIO or in the universities, it is limited to the libraries reports only. It has not come to
and
the
it's not in popularistic.
Popular-
What you have is
popular
the
form.
point Mr. Avitya said.
Yeah.
It is not easy to understand.
Understand the data.
There is another dimension also, because you see again and again this question of data comes. इसके बाप का data है ये. NIO hides 90% and reveals only 10%, because they say there are trade secrets, there are corporate consultancy reports. Whatever is in, I talked to Dr. Anukumar Parvekar, who is not here. Suman Gad or Suman Tari also may know this, because I always have this trouble with them. They knew that Panjim Mandavi river was polluted and teeming with enteropathogen cholera bacteria. They never revealed it. And I was conducting an inquiry as one-man commission for government of Goa. I was supposed to do public hearing, conduct public hearing. I called those people, and then I got a report from PWD department, and they showed me the report where they had marked confidential as if it was nuclear secret. And what it had shown that Kampal to Miramar area is not fit for swimming, but people were swimming. So what you scientists were doing when they were having all sorts of skin problems? This is the problem with our scientists and technologists. They have moved far, far away from people in Mahatma Gandhi's and Tagore's and Lohiya's country. They do not connect to ground level realities. They have become publish or perish and patent type of entities, and that is not good in our country as compared to, because we cannot photostatically in the civilization called India model ourselves after the Western models. We must be leaders of the world, because we are always, as a civilization, leaders of the world, right from Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta, Varahamir, Patanjali, Panini, you name. I have read all that, and I can tell you that profound knowledge. The West is using more resources, creating more global problems. Not India, not China.
So it is just a gap between the researchers, scientists and the local people. So that data has to be brought and revealed, especially the things which matters like pollution and all. So the gap has to be narrowed between the scientific institutes and the local people. Now this tsunami and all is detected
Have you ever dealt with journalists or media people as a television?
No, which data you made available with the NIO? Can you specify?
there is data with regard to hydrological pollution
So
taking
website
place
you will
in
find,
yeah,
there is
website.
another
If you go to the website,
I tell you.
there are projects,
they have-
list of projects and what is being
I
done.
talk in a wider spectrum of the Goa. They only study the steroids.
Yeah, because they are basically built with
They won't
oceanography
have
only.
any data on villages.
That is not their mandate.
No,
That is
even
that
water
is
resource
oceanography only.
water resource department don't have. They agreed on paper under RTI. They won't have any data. For last 2 years they started collection. Even they filed affidavit in Supreme Court, they won't have data. This is the fate of Goa.
So that is the state in every department.
No, sir.
Even the forest department doesn't have full-time research people as.
And in Goa, another problem is we are a 95% literate society. I don't have the courage to tell people the truth that the water that they drink is poison, the food which they are eating n number of toxic elements, that the vegetables they purchase are sprayed with 30 different pesticides and so on and so forth, because then people will simply become psychotic.
You know something? There was this horrifying news which came out right before yesterday that the vegetables we are eating in Goa may be poisonous. It was a small little news item and nobody's followed it up. I'm really surprised that nobody's followed it up.
Madam, we have got
There is some pesticide which was used by Belgaum farmers, which is
Endosulfan.
endosulfan.
Yeah.
Which is
It's a ban in the USA
And that
elsewhere,
is
but we are using it here. As a-
Yeah, so
And shocking thing is,
Yeah.
government of Goa doesn't have any machinery to check it.
Yeah, no machinery?
No machinery.
This is a point, is that there is no machinery here?
There is no
Machinery means, it's just interpretation.
Monitoring machinery
No,
or
it's
is
laboratory.
supervision?
Laboratory.
Supervision,
No, sir,
laboratory.
it's question
Laboratory is
of
not there.
Interpretation of statutes. You don't need a machinery. You have laboratories like Pollution Control Board, which has got HPLC and very sensitive instruments. If officer has to order, medical officer, they take samples. You don't have to depend on CAC to, just as they did for soft drinks. I mean, the report then parliamentary committee was constituted. It is just the will. If you are a good officer, you will have the will in
Yes.
public.